Everyone here?
I hope so. Let it go clear the signs.
Present.
Okay. Well, it doesn't look like we have any new guys tonight like we did the other night. Or new guy in the case of Wednesday night. So let's keep it short and sweet. Wednesday, we did a formation lap like we always do, single file. We bumped up the speed a little bit on Wednesday, but I might dial it back down tonight because of the wet track, just to make things a little more safe. So we'll go 60, 70 miles an hour, somewhere in that range. We did 80 on Wednesday, but let's back it down just a tad. And we formed up right before the final two corners on the little straightaway after the slowest left-hand corner on the track. And I believe we did odds left, evens right. There are no grid spots. So we are, once again, going to have to form up manually. So odds left, evens right, and we'll do a stagger. Like we have for our two car lengths, sorry, between you and the car in front of you, and the right side of the grid should be behind the left side of the grid. Stagger. Turn one. Use the space if you need to during the start of the race. There's plenty of space there. I want everyone to keep in mind it is turn one, cold tires, cold brakes, especially tonight. It's going to be wet and cold. So keep that in mind at the start. So just calm down. Let's make sure we get everyone through to the finish tonight. It's probably going to be another race of survival, or at least the first third of the race before the track dries out. So yeah, like you heard, track's going to start wet. We're going to dry out for the last two segments of the race. So you might want to go ahead and make a pit strategy that involves possibly dry tires somewhere halfway through the race. Call out your pit exits during qualifying in the race. Make sure you guys blend into the track correctly. So you leave the pits, stay to the right side of the track. Don't purposely block people during qualifying, especially. So call out your pit exits. If you're coming down the straight or in turn one, just let someone know that turn one, and just let the guy pass you by. I'll say this like I always do. Race about 45-50 minutes long. If you do end up retiring, please sit tight, stay in the pits, watch the race, enjoy it, stay in TeamSpeak as well, so we don't have any distractions during the race. Great. That's about it, really. Qualifying is going to be wet as well, as you can see. We'll go out at the 15-minute mark. If anyone's got any questions, there's a minute to spare. God, you guys are a lively bunch tonight.
I tweaked your setup a little bit and sent it back. I didn't quite get a chance to really do what I want, but you might. It's a little loose.
Return to sender.
I don't want it. I'm sending it back.
I don't want this. I tweaked it. I don't need it anymore.
I just reduced the rear arrow and opened up the diff, or locked it, or whatever you call it.
Daddy's gonna try setup changes about 18 seconds before qualifying.
Yeah?
Not happening.
Okie dokie.
Thank you, though. I'll put it in the file here.
Oh, yep. I got you.
Green, 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 guys, if you haven't already gone.
Oh, is this qualifying?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, we started this new thing where we're blending everything together.
I
Just
see.
going straight from practice to quality to the race.
It's red out here.
Hell yeah. One thing I forgot to mention, rain lights, guys. Good luck.
I'll let you by, Gio. You seem to be pretty fast. And Stu always. All right, Fisk, you can too. Join the party.
Spin, spin, spin.
Exiting pit.
I can't do this.
Exiting pit.
Exiting pit.
Exiting pits.
Exiting pit.
Exiting pit.
Exiting pit.
Exiting pits. Exiting pit.
Turn one.
Sorry, Chris.
No, it's fine. I was fine. Anyways.
Mexican pit.
Hold it together.
A little sideways.
A little bit.
Chris, you wiped the floor with me.
Just didn't have too much to drink yet.
You put me to shame.
Oh boy. 9 seconds, 9.5 seconds off pace. Shoot.
It's gonna be ugly for me.
My God. I messed up. I should have put in a lap a lot earlier, but I feel like the track was better at the beginning. Well, load your setups, load your pit strategies, guys.
Pit strategy. Oh boy. Not that one.
Okay, if you want to know the quick way, just click pit strategy, create new, name it. Make sure your tires are set to all and they're dry. And all your pressures will be how they're supposed to be.
Really?
Yeah, once you create a new one.
Well, they'll match the wets that you have set up right now.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and then make sure the tires are all, and then switch them to dries.
Thank you for that. I just realized my pit strategy was set for wets.
Yep. How much fuel is everyone taking?
Too much, 120.
95.
105?
95.
Yeah. See, I took 116. I feel like I had 20 left over, so that sounds about right, Stocky.
How many laps are we doing?
30.
30.
Well, it says I've already got 118 liters in my car, and then it wants to add another 118?
Oh,
guys,
take that out.
you guys are gonna have to start hurrying up,
You
guys.
got 30
because
seconds before you're disqualified.
Okay.
and kick you.
Save pit strategy. Save complete. Back. Ready. I don't want to get disqualified. 15
Looks like
seconds.
Gosu's broadcasting.
Oh boy.
You guys stay here. Take your time coming to the bus stop.
And the racing lights have turned back off by now.
I'm in 7th. Just hold my 7th spot
Let's
for
stack
me,
you up
guys.
the middle. You can go take care of the signs for us. Everyone turn your lights on. Take it away nice and slow.
Insufficient progress.
Everyone roll off the grid. Do 35 miles an hour. Give Stocky some time to wet.
Gris, where are you going?
You're on the white.
You're behind me.
Position 6, I think.
Yes, Stocky ran ahead. So, Stocky's got to go ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm in 7th, so I'm
So
behind Chris.
Can you back up, Gris?
Yeah, Grace, you're supposed to be 8th.
No, I'm behind Chris. This is 6th. I'm 7th.
Oh wait, yeah. So yeah, you got it right. So you should be 7th right now, Chris.
Well then, where am I supposed to be? Because I was 6th.
No, Chris should be.
Oh no, I was 5th, sorry. Yeah.
I'm 6th.
Yes, you're 6th, so can you back up? Stocky's gone ahead to clear the track.
Supposed to be behind Fiskerton.
I don't think
No.
so. Wait,
I'm
okay.
behind
Stocky.
Chris.
Stocky, what position are you
I'm
starting?
in 7th. I'm behind Chris.
Okay,
Chris
so
is in
he's
6th.
supposed to be 6th.
Yeah, but
Where
we're
are
all
you
bumped
supposed to
up a
be,
little bit
Scott?
right now because of letting Stocky through.
I know, but where are you supposed to be, Scott?
I was behind Gio. In 5th.
Okay. There you go.
That's what I was trying to say the whole time.
It was confusing. I don't know why.
We're all good. We're all lined up.
Sweet. 60 miles an hour. Pretty slick out here. Once again, just a little reminder, we're going to be coming up with the file after the slow left-hander before the last two turns. So we'll slow it down there and we'll do odds left and right. I'll make the call when we're doing that. Another reminder, once we start the race, remember, be very careful, hold tires, hold brakes, it's wet. Use your best judgment, let off the gas a little early, and let's get everyone through turn one.
It was a little loud. I didn't hear the odds and evens.
Odds left, evens right.
Thank you.
And basically all season this has been going on. Since the tires are cold, you're going to have massive understeer in turn one, so be prepared for it.
Oh yeah, like no passing on the first lap, huh?
Pretty much. Alright guys, warm up, odds left. And remember, we're also staggering the grid, so there's no grid line. So use your best judgment, 2 car lengths between you and the car in front of you, and staggered left to right.
Looks good.
Alright, you got the call, Stu.
The lights off now.
I'm sorry. Hey Gris, did I spin you out back there? I think you were halfway.
Talking doesn't help, does it?
I suppose not. I just wasn't sure if I should get the spot back. Entering pit.
Exiting pit.
Exiting pit. Somehow I got the wet tire still.
Exiting pit.
Thank you, Chris.
Good.
Exiting pits.
Exiting pits.
Clean pits.
Exiting pit.
off you go.
Entering pit. Exiting pit.
It's all yours, Steve.
Spin, but I'm off the track. Right at the end.
Exiting pit.
Leaving pit.
Spin on the final corner.
Thanks, Pikey.
I'll stay right, Gio.
Okay. Thanks.
Exiting pit.
Good race, guys.
Nice.
Race.
Grab your
Good
replays
race.
before I click return to lobby.
Hey, it was a race for, yeah, it was a race.
I got a top 5 in a race I finished. Woo!
Hell yeah. Did you really? Damn it. That corner.
You were going for the fastest lap, and then I got to catch that on stream. So thank you for that. And I'm commenting. I see that you wrecked out. I see that you lost a rear wheel, which is just devastating. And then all I'm asking is, because I didn't know what lap it actually ended on, because I missed obviously the briefing and everything, and there's no website. But I see you. I'm like, is he going to go for the pits? Is there another lap left, or is this literally the last lap, and is he going to avoid? And then I see you go straight past the pits, and I'm like, okay, everybody just has to cross their fingers that his engine doesn't pop now. It did. Wow.
My problem is I had some suspension damage on the first lap,